Hello, this is artist, entrepreneur, and art educator Eric McRay. I'm here in my new studio space, which I call my Fortress of Solitude. I have moved from art space. Some of you know this, some of you may not. And I have a private working studio and also have a public exhibition space, showroom at City Market Artist Collective in downtown Raleigh, next door to Art Space, by the way, right there in City Market across from Vic's. And during my move, I came across lots of really cool stuff. This is came across some books and posters and prints and drawings and all kind of things that I'm now making available. And some of you have grabbed up some of these treasures. And here it's from a book from 2008 that was done with a museum exhibition retrospective in North Carolina Central University's Art Museum. Dr. Rogers thought I was worthy enough to write about, as well as to give me a retrospective. And I believe I was 42 at the time. And what he asked me to do was contact collectors, and works from multiple collectors were collected together to show a timeline of the significance of my, got a hot spot on that, of my landscape painting as an African American artist and my contribution to art here in North Carolina and on a national level in a historic context of significant landscape painters. That's not something I really considered myself primarily as a landscape painter, but he looked at that as a key point in the whole term of referring to me as a contemporary modernist. And when he presented his book to me, I was quite choked up. I did not expect him to put a catalog together of this significance. And there we go, 2008, North Carolina Central University Art Museum. And what he did when he referred to me as a contemporary modernist, he was talking about the modernist period from the mid 1800s to the mid 1900s. So basically from Impressionism to pop art, and how all these different things were important toward my body of work that I produced, that I kind of moved back and forth through a range of style, dealing with these different styles and philosophies of modernist painting. So you can see here where influences of the Harlem Renaissance, abstract expressionism. You see the drip pour technique there. Influences of collage in my work, and how I've used collage and Americana and music in my work. Here, landscape. Matter of fact, the museum purchased this piece. American Tobacco Campus in Durham purchased this. Here's more of my collage work that he featured as well. This is in a private collector, Dr. and Randy Holmes. Doug and Randy Holmes own this piece. April Chris owned this. So someone from the News Observer family. I can't remember the name. The Daniels family owns this. But a lot of these pieces are now in private collections. Oh yeah, there we go. This is City Market. So you'll see, let me go back and you'll see the different, some gorgeous images in here. And you'll see where, you'll see this Wrightsville Beach. This is South Carolina. Edisto Beach in South Carolina. Wrightsville Beach here in North Carolina. This is going near Beulahville, I think Highway 24, Lucky Mule Company. That's Highway 50 and 1010 in Wake County. City Market. Lewisburg, my friend CP, their family owns this farm. It's a 3,000 acre farm. My chiropractor owns this piece currently. This is in Winston-Salem, Rocky Mount. Look at that. Let's see if we can get the focus. There we go. Gorgeous images in here. More of South Carolina. I've extensively traveled through North and South Carolina painting. Kind of like when Van Gogh left Northern Europe and went to the south of Europe, and his whole attitude was that it was like a whole new world, different from what he was accustomed to in a cooler, more and less colorful Northern Europe, to the really lush Southern Europe. And I think that's been a lot of my experience coming from Washington, D.C. and coming to North Carolina. Here's Atlantic Beach, yeah. There we go. You see the dune fences. some palms. This was on Figure 8 Island. Had the opportunity to go there, do some painting. Beautiful day. I think this is Southport. There's the Intercoastal Waterway. There's Ceto. Figure 8 Island. Beaufort. This is a church. It's in University Methodist Church in Chapel Hill.